Hi everyone, welcome to the Global Adventures, where we explore the world and share our insights with you. In today's video, we're going to talk about the top 10 states that are getting the most Californians in 2024 and why they are leaving the Golden State behind. California is the most populous state in the US, but it is also the most expensive, the most crowded, and the most troubled. Many Californians are fed up with the state's problems and are packing their bags to move elsewhere. But where are they going? And what are they hoping to find? In this video, we will tell you the top 10 states that are getting the most Californians in 2024 and what they have to offer. We will use the latest census data and migration trends to rank the states by the net migration rate from California, which is the difference between the number of people who moved to the state from California and the number of people who moved out of the state to California per 1,000 residents. We will also provide some information about the total number of Californians who moved to each state, the main attractions and drawbacks of each state, and some interesting facts or trivia. Let's get started. Number 10, Oregon. Oregon has a net migration rate of 3.2 per 1,000 residents from California, meaning that for every 1,000 people who live in Oregon, 3.2 more people moved there from California than moved out of Oregon to California. In total, about 36,000 Californians moved to Oregon in 2024, making it the 10th most popular destination for Californians. Oregon is known for its natural beauty, outdoor recreation, progressive culture, and legal cannabis. Some of the attractions of Oregon include the scenic coast, the Cascade Mountains, the Columbia River Gorge, the Crater Lake National Park, and the city of Portland. However, Oregon also has some drawbacks, such as rainy weather, high income taxes, and social issues such as homelessness and protests. Did you know that Oregon is the only state in the US that has two official flags, one for each side? The front of the flag features the state seal, while the back of the flag features a beaver, the state animal. Number 9, Arizona. Arizona has a net migration rate of 3.5 per 1,000 residents from California, meaning that for every 1,000 people who live in Arizona, 3.5 more people moved there from California than moved out of Arizona to California. In total, about 50,000 Californians moved to Arizona in 2024, making it the 9th most popular destination for Californians. Arizona is known for its sunny weather, desert landscapes, golf courses, and Native American heritage. Some of the attractions of Arizona include the Grand Canyon, the Sedona Red Rocks, the Monument Valley, the Saguaro National Park, and the city of Phoenix. However, Arizona also has some drawbacks, such as extreme heat, water scarcity, and conservative politics. Did you know that Arizona is the only state in the US that does not observe daylight saving time, except for the Navajo Nation, which does? Number 8, Nevada. Nevada has a net migration rate of 4.1 per 1,000 residents from California, meaning that for every 1,000 people who live in Nevada, 4.1 more people moved there from California than moved out of Nevada to California. In total, about 56,000 Californians moved to Nevada in 2024, making it the 8th most popular destination for Californians. Nevada is known for its gambling, entertainment, nightlife, and low taxes. Some of the attractions of Nevada include the Las Vegas Strip, the Hoover Dam, the Lake Tahoe, the Valley of Fire State Park, and the city of Reno. However, Nevada also has some drawbacks, such as high crime, low education, and environmental issues such as air pollution and nuclear waste. Did you know that Nevada is the only state in the US that allows legal prostitution, but only in licensed brothels in certain counties? Number 7, Colorado. Colorado has a net migration rate of 4.3 per 1,000 residents from California, meaning that for every 1,000 people who live in Colorado, 4.3 more people moved there from California than moved out of Colorado to California. In total, about 60,000 Californians moved to Colorado in 2024, making it the 7th most popular destination for Californians. Colorado is known for its mountainous terrain, winter sports, craft beer, and healthy lifestyle. Some of the attractions of Colorado include the Rocky Mountains, the Denver Botanic Gardens, the Mesa Verde National Park, the Garden of the Gods, and the city of Denver. However, Colorado also has some drawbacks, such as cold weather, high altitude, and traffic congestion. Did you know that Colorado is the only state in the U.S. that has an entirely rectangular shape with no curved or jagged borders? Number 6. Florida. Florida has a net migration rate of 4.5 per 1,000 residents from California, meaning that for every 1,000 people who live in Florida, 4.5 more people moved there from California than moved out of Florida to California. In total, about 92,000 Californians moved to Florida in 2024, making it the 6th most popular destination for Californians. Florida is known for its warm climate, sandy beaches, amusement parks, and diverse culture. Some of the attractions of Florida include the Walt Disney World, the Everglades National Park, the Miami Beach, the Kennedy Space Center, and the city of Orlando. However, Florida also has some drawbacks, such as hurricanes, humidity, bugs, and crime. Did you know that Florida is the only state in the U.S. that has both an Atlantic and a Gulf Coast with over 1,300 miles of coastline? Number 5. North Carolina. North Carolina has a net migration rate of 4.7 per 1,000 residents from California, meaning that for every 1,000 people who live in North Carolina, 4.7 more people moved there from California than moved out of North Carolina to California. In total, about 96,000 Californians moved to North Carolina in 2024, making it the 5th most popular destination for Californians. North Carolina is known for its diverse geography, research and education, barbecue and sports. Some of the attractions of North Carolina include the Blue Ridge Parkway, the Biltmore Estate, the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, the Outer Banks, and the city of Charlotte. However, North Carolina also has some drawbacks, such as hurricanes, tornadoes, and political polarization. Did you know that North Carolina is the only state in the U.S. that has an official state toast which praises the state's history, beauty, and people? Number 4. Washington. Washington has a net migration rate of 5.1 per 1,000 residents from California, meaning that for every 1,000 people who live in Washington, 5.1 more people moved there from California than moved out of Washington to California. In total, about 100,000 Californians moved to Washington in 2024, making it the 4th most popular destination for California. Washington is known for its technology, coffee, music, and environmentalism. Some of the attractions of Washington include the Space Needle, the Mount Rainier National Park, the Olympic National Park, the Pike Place Market, and the city of Seattle. However, Washington also has some drawbacks, such as rainy weather, high cost of living, and earthquakes. Did you know that Washington is the only state in the U.S. that is named after a president, George Washington? Number 3, Texas. Texas has a net migration rate of 5.3 per 1,000 residents from California, meaning that for every 1,000 people who live in Texas, 5.3 more people moved there from California than moved out of Texas to California. In total, about 145,000 Californians moved to Texas in 2024, making it the 3rd most popular destination for Californians. Texas is known for its size, oil, cattle, and independence. Some of the attractions of Texas include the Alamo, the Big Bend National Park, the San Antonio Riverwalk, the Houston Space Center, and the city of Austin. However, Texas also has some drawbacks, such as hot weather, floods, and conservative politics. Did you know that Texas is the only state in the U.S. that was once an independent republic from 1836 to 1845? Number 2, Tennessee. Tennessee is a landlocked state in the south of the U.S. with a population of over 6.9 million as of 2020. It is also one of the most historic and musical states in the U.S., with a rich and varied culture and heritage. According to the U.S. Census, Tennessee gained over 13,000 households from California in 2021, which is a 2.1% increase from 2019. One of the main reasons why Californians are moving to Tennessee is the low cost of living and high quality of life. Tennessee has a median home value of $191,000, which is less than 30% of Californians. Tennessee also has no state income tax, which is attractive for retirees and workers. Tennessee also has a high safety and happiness rating, with a low crime rate and a high life satisfaction score. Another reason is the musical and artistic culture and lifestyle. Tennessee is the birthplace of many genres of music, such as country, blues, rock and roll, and soul. Tennessee is home to some of the world's most famous musicians, such as Elvis Presley, Dolly Parton, Johnny Cash, and Taylor Swift. Tennessee also has many iconic and historic landmarks, such as the Grand Ole Opry, the Country Music Hall of Fame, and Graceland. Tennessee also has a vibrant and diverse urban scene, with cities like Nashville, Memphis, Knoxville, and Chattanooga offering museums, restaurants, shopping, and nightlife. And finally, the #1 state that is getting the most Californians in 2024 is Idaho. Yes, you heard that right. Idaho has a net migration rate of 6.1 per 1,000 residents from California, meaning that for every 1,000 people who live in Idaho, 6.1 more people moved there from California than moved out of Idaho to California. In total, about 33,000 Californians moved to Idaho in 2024, making it the most popular destination for Californians. Idaho is known for its potatoes, wilderness, and low population density. Some of the attractions of Idaho include the Craters of the Moon National Monument, the Shoshone Falls, the Sawtooth National Recreation Area, the Sun Valley Resort, and the city of Boise. However, Idaho also has some drawbacks, such as cold weather, isolation, and limited diversity. Did you know that Idaho is the only state in the U.S. that produces more than 1/3 of the nation's potatoes, with over 13 billion pounds per year? So, these are the top 10 states that are getting the most Californians in 2024. What do you think of these states? Would you consider moving to any of them? Or are you happy with living in California? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching The Global Adventures. And don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you next time!